Welcome back to Joss and Possum. My name is Sal. This is Joss and Possum, and we're playing some more Divinity. Thank you all so much for being here and watching us instead of watching some random teenager with their shirt off sitting in a big open room talking about how hot their guest is and screaming at chat. Sorry, I hate the state of Twitch. We're gonna open up hot and heavy with some bullshit. Sorry, I was like between this VOD and the last VOD, just looking at some stuff on my phone, just being like, wow. The things people watch. No judgment. Some judgment. Little judgment. A locked door, an open door, and a locked door. I guess we have one option here. Crazy. Alright, there's Randall. Danny Randall. My lady, my name is Randall, and I'm the personal secretary of Sir Dante. Greetings. Randall, I haven't to do some business with Sir Dante, but I've never dealt with him before. What can you tell me about him? Is he a good master? It is an honor to work for him. 5 years ago, I attempted to offer my services at Stormfist Castle. Alas, the Duke was not satisfied with my abilities, and I was forced to resign. Sir Dante then hired me, and has proved a most pleasant master to work for, though he does have his quirks. Alright, like a Detroit Smash, whatever his quirks. He's a very busy man, prone to becoming furiously angry when things do not go his way. He also suffers from certain private problems, too. Uh-huh. I'm not at liberty to discuss the matter. One thing I can say is there has been recent heated discussions with his wife, and Sir Dante's of a mind to calm his wife's temper with an expensive gift. How can I help? Visit Elmer Vignus, the dwarven jeweler in the dwarven halls. Tell him you were sent by me to pick up Sir Dante's gift for his wife. Do you know the magic word? I would be most grateful if you would please pick up the gift for Sir Dante's wife at the dwarven mines. That was not the magic word. I grow weary of these games. What's the magic word? My reward? Ah, I see now very well. I give you 1,000 gold coins. Jesus Christ. We're gonna find the jeweler. The jeweler. The dwarf jeweler is a jeweler. I don't know if you knew that. Oh. To mark the location where you will find Elmer on your map, you must travel to the dwarven halls in the mountains. You must cross River Town and head through the dark forest. A dark forest quest. I will do as you ask, sir. I will do as you ask. Okay. I see. To the dark forest. Huzzah! A quest. And now Verdistus is almost entirely filled in. Except for this little bit and this little dot. Pretty good though. Alright, the dark forest. Holy shit. Well, while we're setting up shop here, let's see what I have to do. So something about the prostitutes, I don't really care to do that quest, honestly. The Thieves Guild, honestly, don't care. Alright, fuck it. We go to the Dark Forest. Or I guess we can go do I guess there's the sewers. We haven't fought. We did a whole hour and a half so far. We fought like a dude, and we literally smacked him in the face twice with a claymore, and he crumpled to the ground like a fucking lifeless husk, like a sack of meat. So maybe we do some fighting. Maybe we do some dungeoning, because it's been a whole stream of no dungeoning, no fighting. We slapped one dude in the face with a claymore, which was pretty cool. But it ended so quickly. Is there a way to see... How do I get to the sewers? Which is the sewer entrance? The sewers. How do I enter the sewers? There's nothing mocking the sewers. That is a teensy problem. Locked hatch. T. Maybe it's somewhere in here. If I had a wager, a guess, or up here, maybe? We'll take a look. But the Verdista sewers looked smaller than the sewers in Rivertown, which would be quite. I think they're up here. I'm like 80% sure they're up here in this like corner area. Maybe I'm wrong. What was your deal again? You know about the name Anthropert? Do you know him? I definitely do. He sees me and all other independent merchants as a threat to his own business. Does he? Anthropert is definitely looking for someone to ruin you by destroying your cart. Ah, no, I can't believe even he wouldn't go that far. Oh, really? Oh, he runs an organization of traveling merchants. He wants to control all of us so he can dictate prices of all kinds of exotic wares because I like to be my own boss. I refuse his offer more than once, but he's kind of doesn't take it. All right, interesting. Gotcha. Of no help whatsoever. So where is the sewer entrance? I don't want to have to look it up, but sometimes, man, it hits a point. It hits a point where it's hard. You're hard pressed. Fuck! Alright. Verdistus. Not a whole lot going on here. Not a whole lot going on here in the wiki situation. God, the Divinity wiki sucks shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty decrepit. Okay, Game Banshee, help me. Game Banshee, my beloved. That sucks the fandom gave up. They really did give up, though. It's crazy. Well, I found it. It's sort of like center of town-ish. Well, I feel like for a long time there was no fandom. You know what I mean? Like, I think for the longest time... It's also really close to me, by the way. There was like no one talking about this game or this series of games, and then when they were talking about them, eventually it was about Original Sin, like 2 specifically. I even like really like there it is, the sewer. Like Original Sin, oh my fucking goodness, oh my goodness. That's insane. What the fuck happening here, man? Oh my god. Oh, we're in it now, boys. We're in it now. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. Everyone calm now. Everyone calm. Anyway, yeah, I feel like for the most part, people didn't really give a fuck about Divinity. You know, um, like it was like, I mean, I know I talked about this to you, my sweet husband, but I'll regurgitate for the stream. But you know, Divinity was playing like eighth fiddle to a bunch of other RPG franchises. Like under Baldur's Gate, under Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, Diablo, so many other series, you know, where I feel like it's sort of like just lived very like under the radar as this like other, as this like the bottom of the tier, honestly, which is not quite fair to Divinity because it is good. It's not like the best. It has an impeccable vibe. It looks great. It has a fun gameplay loop, trying to merge Diablo's fast-paced combat system with the pause combat of like a Baldur's Gate, with the quests of like a Baldur's Gate, but with more of like the style of a Diablo type. Teleporter. That's amazing. A teleporter in the sewers is incredible. That's what we all want to see. So I imagine like anyone new coming in who cares about the franchise probably just cares about Original Sin 2 / the new Divinity. And not really anyone giving a single solitary fuck about Divine Divinity of all games. Which is a shame because like this game is still really good. It has jank, obviously. It's been pretty fucking janky. But not like an unenjoyable jank. It's still like a quality game. It also is a very bizarre franchise because there's Divine and then Beyond Divinity, which are like isometric Diablo likes. And then there's Divinity 2, which is trying to be The Witcher so bad. And then Dragon Commander, which is I don't even know what the fuck that's about. And then I think finally when they moved on to Original Sin and did their own thing, like an isometric turn-based RPG, that was more in the vein of like, actual tabletop gaming, as opposed to turn-based in like the JRPG sense that people traditionally know it in. They really found their own. They really like figured out like I think once they stopped chasing a trend, they really fucking found their footing. So it's sad that like the community is like not big yet. I feel like, you know, their biggest game is Baldur's Gate 3. And you know, 2 months ago I would have said that Divinity would have probably like become more popular than Baldur's Gate 3. But with the whole AI thing, I'm not so sure anymore. With them like being really fucking weird about the AI usage and being very I don't know where she's going. Honestly. She's kind of just doing her own thing right here. Okay, well, unfortunately, so we have to lock in because there's people. Yo, I need y'all to stop so I can heal. Okay? It's a lot of men. There we go. Yeah. AI really soured my potential enjoyment of Divinity, the new one. Because again, we did a whole like hour-and-a-half video going over everything they said about the AI, and it felt very much like they are still gonna definitely use it, which sucks. and they would like to use it for images, but they clearly care about people talking about the plagiarism thing, so they're not gonna use it until they can. There's a lightning lizard over there. I'm just gonna ignore him. They clearly want to use it so bad. So they're going to use it in other ways that people aren't as vocal about, which is so silly. And they're not going to use they're not using their own AI image generation tool based on their own images. They're not doing that. They said that if they did use images for AI, they would make their own AI, which is like not as easy as it sounds. They're just saying shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm being dead ass. They're just saying whatever they can to get you to not think about what they're saying. Trust me, I'm on a camera. I know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, finally we can grab this one item. Same with Psy Games, though we're not using it right now, but we want to, is Killing My Enthusiasm for Uma Musume. Honestly, yeah, I mean, that's why I don't Uma as hard as I used to, is because Psy Games is like, God, we'd love to use it. And it's really, like, it fucking sucks. Especially when, like, the thing in their AMA about, like, the Larian AMA about AI, when they were like, we're not using AI for voices, but if someone was okay with that and signed off on it, that'd be cool, but we're not using it right now. And the way that it was so framed like, God, if we could, we would. And then, yeah, with Larian fucking using AI, it's just, or Psy Games opening an AI studio, and then basically being like, oh yeah, nah, it's cool, don't worry about it. We're not using it for Uma yet. Fuck off. Like, no way all these industry people don't know all the things that this technology is harmful by now. They just don't give a shit. Yeah, because Sven even talks about how, like, Gen AI is making, like, graphics cards and GPUs and stuff so terrible. And it's like, brother, if you know the environmental impacts of AI, why are you okay with using it in any part of your production if you know about the AI? Like, it sounds like you just don't care, which is, like, even worse. I'd rather you were just, like, dumb and just didn't know yet, so we can tell you, then you can go, oh shit, I didn't know, sorry. I mean, it's cool, bro, but, like, fuck, maybe you should have, like, checked and, yeah, maybe I should have. But that's not what's happening. I think he does know the harm of, like, the artists and the plagiarism and the environmental concerns and everything, but they just are like, yeah, new tech, you have to use the new tech or you get left behind. No, bitch! If we all just don't use the new evil tech, then we don't use the new evil tech, and then it just dies. Like, they need you to adopt AI for AI to thrive. That's why they renamed Microsoft Word into Microsoft Copilot, so they can lie to investors and say, look at everyone using AI, they love AI. This mage is just, like, trying to eat me. He was not using magic for a while. That was kind of weird. Honestly, I'm just gonna take a little nap. There we go. A well-made winged helmet. Nice. Yeah, I hated his one interview. He was like, we have to use new technology or get left behind. It's like, I don't know, man. What if we all, like, used our fucking brains for a minute and we're like, hey, this new tech is, like, really evil. Maybe we shouldn't use it. Like, what if we all were, like, wouldn't it be funny if we were all, like, good people for a minute? Wouldn't it be so quirky if we all, like, got a conscience for, like, 2 seconds and didn't always think about profit margins and shit? I bet you money that if Larian was still, like, the little guy, they would be like, no, we're not using AI. We respect our artists and value them and yada yada, but, like, because they're, like, making all this money and have, like, shareholders and shit and, like, have to worry about, like, all this stuff, they're probably now like, oh, oopsie, we have to use AI. It's the latest thing. We have to use it. We don't want to get left behind. Fuck off. Fuck you. One chest, really? Fuck you, Sven. You personally. I know you did this to me. It's just ridiculous. It's just like... It's like what happened to, what's his fucking name from The Hobbit? The hot dwarf guy? Thranduil's boyfriend? And when he saw Smaug's, like, treasure hoard and got, like, the gold sickness, is that every artist, when they make a lot of money, they just sort of like, ooh.
I have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
I'm evil now. Cause that's how it fucking feels like, man. It's just like, ooh. I don't care about my morals anymore. Or values or anything. I'm just gonna, like, be evil. Fuck you. Why'd she walk all the way down here? It pisses me off. Because you can't trust anybody. I know that, like, they're like big companies that, like... I get it. But also, like, fuck off. Like, you don't have to be evil. Because people will love you more if you're not evil. So just don't do it. Well, because they put themselves in a position that made them desperate to hold on to that much money. It's fucking weird because they put themselves in positions that make them... Yeah. Like, the success of Baldur's Gate 3 definitely is like... Oh, we have to keep that up now. It's like, do you... Can it just be normal? I need him to identify stuff. Like having multiple 3+ bedroom properties and 20 boats and shit. Yeah, like the fucking guy who was like in like running Destiny, having like buying luxury fucking cars when like the game was like losing players all the time. Me being one of them. It's kind of crazy. Like, oh, instead of like paying employees, we're gonna like fire them so I can buy like another yacht. Yeah, then they're like, oh, but it takes so much money to make games. But also, it's Q4 and we didn't hit our margin goals, so I have to let some of you guys go. But then I'm gonna, like, you know, buy like a fucking 1967 Mustang or whatever. I don't know, cars. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. It pisses me off so much. What is all this shit I just got? Equipment? The dog's dwarven helmet, +3 hearing, 5 constitution, chance to poison. I mean, constitution's nice, and it's more, what does hearing do for me? I think this is the move. Oh, but it's charm. This is no charms on it. No, don't. What are you doing? Be chill. Oh my god, it can have 2 charms and I'm not using them. I should just use those charms. Amulet. Not gonna lie, this amulet I got at the start of the game is so cracked that I don't need anything else. Vitality. Intelligence. Six intelligence. No, wait. 8 intelligence. 6 vitality. +1 constitution. That's pretty good, man. I don't know about that. Wait, hold the fuck on. Agility. Constitution. 20 vitality. It's crazy. Fuck. Honestly, yeah, it's that. Okay, I sell everything else, though. I feel bad about this slow sapphire amulet of the merchant, but, like, I don't care. Yeah, and then, you know, they buy all these houses and stuff and whatever, and then, you know, they fire everyone and they use AI. And then they're like, oh, it's okay that it's bad, it's the future. What? What are you talking about? No, it the fuck isn't. Farewell, friend. Bro, the future sucks. Future's terrible. I think I hate the future. I think I really hate the future. Wait, we have a lockpick. Hold on. Save. Alright, lockpicky.
Locked tight.
No, it's not. Thank you. What the fuck? Honestly, no, that never happened. maybe I'll lockpick you in a few hours and you're better. All right, maybe you do better. Maybe you be a better item next time. All right, have you thought about that? How bad is this place? Well, it's not moving, which is pretty good. I guess we'll try to clear out this north area and then move back down south. I tried to promise myself no AI talk, but man, it really does piss me the fuck off. Because also they position themselves to be like the company for the people, the company for the artist, the company for like us, and then we're like, that's really bad though that you're using AI, and they're like, shh, shh. Don't we all? Duffer Brothers writing season 5 of Stranger Things. Don't we all have ChatGPT up? No, bitch. Some of us have like a modicum of integrity, and maybe I'm gonna get left behind or whatever. But like, I'd rather like I'd rather make amazing art with no AI that makes me no money than make bad art with AI that makes me all the money, but I was able to keep up with the trends or to keep up with the times or whatever. Fuck you. I would rather like starve than like go back on my morals to use AI because it was like the new tech that we had to use. Like I would so rather just like not like, why make art? Why be an artist if you're not gonna like want to make art? It's okay to not want to make certain parts of the art. Like, that's why you have teams, dude. If you're bad at something or if you don't want to learn a part of the process, okay, that's why you're making a game. You're in a team. You can have someone else do it. I can't draw. I don't have AI draw for me. I just hire artists that draw, man. It's like, not to be a dick, but it's that fucking easy. It's just, it actually is that simple, unfortunately. It's really that simple. You just hire someone. And you're fucking Larian. You made Baldur's Gate 3, dude. Game of the year. Hire people that, like, people want to work for you. I also saw a great thing. I don't know if I ever, like, mentioned this in any of my ramblings about AI and Larian, but, like... Sorry, there's a staircase that just jump scared me, so I have to put a marker here. Stairs. One-handed, too. Ooh, woo. Where the fuck am I? Please be Sir Dante or something. A locked door.
The door is locked.
Motherfucker. Okay, we save. This might be a whole thing, so let's see what happens here. Lockpicking fail, lockpicking fail, lockpicking fail, lockpicking fail. What do you mean lockpicking failed? What do you mean?
This door is locked. This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
Balls! We can't go in, that's fine. No, but someone mentioned, I saw a really good post where someone talked about how, like, they're not being, like, there was pushback at Larian for the AI. And people apparently have left the company over the AI stuff. But the reason why maybe not a lot of people are speaking out against it at the company proper is because, the hiring process to get into Larian is pretty rigid. It takes a lot. But also, a lot of people who are working at Larian had to move, like, countries and or continents to go work at Larian. So, why would you want to speak up and lose your job after you just spend months interviewing, relocated to another country, and now you get there and your boss is like, oh, by the way, we're using AI. Like, it would be tough to speak up about that when, like, you literally just get in and you're like, well, if I lose my job for disagreeing about the AI stuff, I'm gonna have to go to, like, I'm not gonna have a job, basically. And now I'm gonna be stuck in, like, another country without income. So it makes sense to, like, you know, maybe keep your fucking mouth shut, which is fucked up, but, like, it's the truth. That's all I'm saying, is that maybe more people would speak up if they were, like, not feared for their income, which is a motivator for people not speaking up about things, because it's really hard to make money, and if you lose your way of making money, you are, no exaggeration, fucked. Should we talk about lighter things? Anyone watching The Pit? Anyone watching The Pit? Is anyone checking out The Pit on HBO Max? Pit's pretty good. Good show. That's lighter. Well, I guess when you think about it, like, one is some. I mean, I guess they're both real shit, but one is like a literal event that happened that we can talk about, whereas one is like Ogilvy being a fucking idiot in the ER and getting all giddy about someone bleeding out on the fucking gurney and going, ooh hoo hoo, how can I show off how much of a fucking smart guy I am? Whereas, you know, the other one is an actual real person who I once respected and, you know, sort of admired and stuff, being like a total fucking tool, old man boomer about technology. What was because he's like, oh my god, I was instantly launched back into the AI discourse. That's so funny. I immediately just went back to talking about it. That's so fucking bad, dude. What's funny is that, like, he's an old guy, so we can make fun of him for maybe being out of touch, but, like, he's clearly trying to, like, be in touch and use technology. Can the mages not do they just chomp at me? It's really not cool. Like, clearly he wants to, like, be, like, up to date on the goings-on as part of, like, his...
I'm carrying too much.
Holy fuck, dude. The encumbrance is a little crazy. The encumbrance is a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a little bit much. It's a little ridiculous. I have a lot of random keys. You know, I have a lot of random keys. Okay, wait, so we're not... okay. We're dropping them all in the cell chest, but I just don't care to do this right now, so we're just gonna drop them all in.
It won't work with that.
Shh, sweetie, don't...
I can't use it on that. It won't work with that.
It's okay. It's okay. All of my flasks take up so much weight. Nope. This one. It just pisses me off. Okay, but anyway, yeah, the pit's great. The pit's good. HBO's kind of cracked right now. The Dunkin' Egg. It's dunk night tonight, baby. It's time for some dunk. So happy we have a showrunner for Dunkin' Egg. That's got the George R. R. Martinism. Amazing, actually. Can I just say, spoilers for episode 1 of Dunkin' Egg. I'm sorry, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. as it is being professionally called, even though in my heart of hearts it is just the Dunk and Egg show. People, I feel bad having to say these words, but people did not think hard enough about the pooping scene. And that feels weird. To be like, you didn't correctly read the pooping scene. But at the same time, people did not read the pooping scene correctly. And it's scary that that is what's happening. Okay, what's happening here is this. Perfect. My agility should never be higher than my fucking strength, though. Okay, save. Thank you. What's happening with this? Haven't leveled up in weeks. Maybe warrior lore. Warrior lore. Augment damage, repair, passive stun. I like passive stun. Anyway, yeah. So so Night of the Seven Kingdoms opened up with the scene where, after like the big emotional burying of Duncan's mentor figure, Knight, he basically vowed to go on a quest and become a hero and like all that good stuff. And then as the music is swelling, it's going like dun 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 dun. He violently takes a crap. Holding onto this tree and looking at a bird. So people interpreted this moment as the showrunner taking a literal shit on the legacy of Game of Thrones, which is a very funny take and not at all what was being intended. It was very clearly it's a tone-setting moment of, you think the show is going to be like an epic, heroic adventure of this knight going on a quest for renown and fortune, and maybe he'll learn things along the way, and he is, but like, it's telling you that it's not going to be quite what you expect, because Dunk and Egg is not just like, it's not just episodic Game of Thrones with a knight as the main character. It's more like George R. R. Martin does like Xena meets Canterbury Tales. It's a bit crude, it's a bit humorous, it's a bit more gritty. It's not quite the same story that we're used to seeing in this world. It's not at all like gonna be like House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones. It's literally telling you like, this is gonna be completely different. Don't expect this to be... Why can't I grab this fucking shield? There it is. Grab the shield. Grab the shield. The shield. Oh, okay. That's kind of fucked up. It's telling you, like, don't expect what you normally expect. So to say that the point of the scene was to take a shit on the legacy of Game of Thrones, it's not to take a shit on legacy, it's to subvert your expectations and to set up your new expectations about what the show is going to be. And the fact that, like, people didn't get that they thought that it was meant to be a mockery of Game of Thrones is like, I don't know, man. I think it's also a case of, like, people who are weird about poop and dicks and, like, gross stuff while watching a show that is going to have, like, people getting killed. Like, people are really weird about, like, people are chill with gore, but God forbid a bodily organ is involved in anything whatsoever, even if it's, like, mundane. Like, everyone watching 28 years later and being like, oh my god, 28 inches later, oh my god, they showed that guy's penis. They showed his penis on the screen. There was a penis. Like, oh my god, are we all 12? What the fuck's happening? Yeah, it's a dick. The dude's a zombie. He don't got clothes. They don't got fucking Uniqlo in the zombie apocalypse. We are all 12, dude. I think so. I really do think that we're all 12 now. Like, I don't know when the fuck this, like, infantilization of culture happened, but holy shit, I hate it. I really detest it. Because, like, we can't have adult conversations anymore. People see pooping in a show and they're like, ah! There was poop. He pooped. That was so weird that he pooped. And then, you know, I sound like a fucking crazy person for being like, well, there's an actual, like, thematic reason why he took a violent shit under the ash tree. Like... like, what? I'm sorry, these Dark Assassins... I didn't even register that I was being attacked by assassins. Why do you think we got the bad ending? That's fair. I think it's just like the I'm kind of still in denial, I think. Cause like I expect more, even though I know I shouldn't. And it just pisses me the fuck off. These assassins are really bad at their job, I just gotta say. They're really, what is this? They're like walking single file. This guy at least tried some like some circumventing techniques. This is fun though. Keep the assassins coming. Like, people just can't handle like real shit anymore. It's so depressing. Like, yes, the zombie has a cock. It's a fucking zombie. Yes, the dude was about to go on a epic quest, and then his tum-tum was like, dude, what are we about to do? And then he took a big shit. In a show that is, after that point, like, very real, like, almost absurdly real. Almost absurdly, like, realistic in its portrayal of, like, knighthood and medieval, like, goings-on. In a way that Game of Thrones can't be because of the scale of the story being so, like, grandiose. Like, it's about, like, knights and princes and, like, all that other stuff is sort of, like, implied because there's not really, like, it's not the kind of story to go into those sort of details, whereas, like, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is about those details that we don't have time to ponder in something like Game of Thrones House of the Dragon. Like, I don't know, man. The show was fucking telling you what to expect, and you were like, I don't get it. Do they hate Game of Thrones? Bitch, that's a whole different sentence. Like, no one's talking about that. Why are you talking about that? How is that what you got? How do you have a brain? Why are there people on fucking YouTube with, like, reviewer in their name being like, I don't get why there was pooping. Okay, Mr. Reviewer, have you thought about it for more than, like, a nanosecond? Or did you see pooping and go, ew, poopy? That makes me sad. Why isn't there fighting? Why is there just poopy? And are we the last real people? Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. Like, cause I know I'm not smart. So when I see people being dumber than me, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not good. I can't be right. That can't be what's happening. It's man-children. See, but I think I'm a man-child, and then I go online, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I think I might be normal. And that's weird. So, yeah. Oh, wait, the rogue dropped a long dagger of spirits. Hold on, guys. Guys, I got a long dagger of spirits. Hold on. There's a lot of assassins here, and they're not very good at their job. I gotta tell you. Or like, oh my god, was it the third episode or the second episode of Duncan Egg that... I'm just gonna call it Duncan Egg, you can't stop me. Where Sir Arlen opens the episode in a flashback, and he's got like, the biggest dick you've ever seen. And also, like, the most fake dick I've seen since that one episode of The Chair Company where Scrooge showed up. That too, though, that also made people kind of go like, what? But then that scene too had like emotional resonance with that character's like storyline and their character arc. Yes, it was a scene of like a porn parody of a Christmas Carol or whatever, but Scrooge is getting his cock sucked by like the ghost of Christmas whatever. But like it actually had like resonance with like his character arc. And they don't want to believe that. They don't want to believe that something, like, sexual or gross can, like, be good for a character, like, have a point. It's like when people who are like, ugh, Denji from Chainsaw Man is a degenerate pervert. And it's like, do you not know how to fucking read? Are you reading it in original Japanese and just look at the fucking pictures? Do you not understand what's going on? It bothers me how many grown-ass people act like they've never seen genitals before and like we don't all have them. Honest to God. Honest to fucking God. Like, people are acting like this, like when Sir Arlen whipped out his fucking cock and took a quick little piss. That was the first time they've ever seen a penis, as if they all have not been on Pornhub. It's crazy. Ohio, Zoma. Sorry, we're talking about dicks. Hey, how you been? Sorry, I thought about people being squeamish about penises and butts. I'm doing the sewers of Verdistus for fun. We broke some quests. There's some quests that we didn't do in the right order, so now we can't do them, which is fine. Oh my god, a Vulcan from planet Vulcan. That was hard to do because this finger is like really weirdly bent. If you can see that, it's got a weird thing to it where it goes all. This one's great though. This one's fantastic. I don't know why I went for the fucked up hand. I'm gonna sell Vulcan here in a minute. Yeah, oh god. So, okay, with the quest that we fucked. So, Tingolf, we talked to, so we already did, like, destroying the whole, like, underground ring. So, we went to, Trevor about Tingolf. He didn't care. He didn't want to hear us say we already discovered him. We went to Hugh, and he's like, my crops are fucked, but we already did the Elrath quest, so we can't do the crop quest. And then the other one was we found George's murderer, the vampire, before we talked to the captain of the guard. So we already killed the vampire, and the captain of the guard didn't want to talk to us about the vampire killings. So we fucked that too. But other than that, we're doing great. Other than those few setbacks, we're doing just fine. We have a quest to go to the Dark Forest. I'm just, we had a whole, like, 2 hours of no murdering. So I thought, let's kill things for a bit. And now we're killing things for a bit. There's a female assassin? Oh, it's just that one, it's just the model from, that one cutscene. That's just that one character that in the one cutscene. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? An axe. A bow. Whatever. I don't fucking care about any of this shit. Golden chain, though. Royal chain. Take that. I'll take it. So have we like stumbled upon the Assassin's Guild and we're just like killing all their members? Okay, a rogue and a dark assassin. We got this, right? Yeah. We're doing pretty good. A rogue longbow, that's pretty nice.
I can't use that.
He literally... Oh my god. He ran in here with this fucking Wolverine claws and I just went thunk. Amazing. There's something to find down here. I'm sure I'll find it, but if I miss it, let me know. But I think, yeah, my goal is to do the whole sewer today in the next 40 minutes, theoretically. We'll see what happens with the time I have allotted to stream. Oh, gold. It's almost, it's at the point where it's kind of comedic how fast everyone's dying. Not that I would want it to be, not that I would purposely make it harder, but... Oh, I see you. Hi. Hello? Come back here. I see you, Dark Assassin. A lot of Dark Assassins. And somehow, they're all failing to assassinate me. I almost feel bad, but like they did attack me first, which is, you know, how I justify this. A dead body. Treasure map, is this it? Treasure map? Where the wooden teeth talk and the small folk reigns. Up here. Yes. I didn't grab it. I just opened it. Bink. Thank you. Thank you. Yippee! I have to mug for the camera for like at least 10 seconds because that's the amount of time it takes to skip in Twitch viewer. Hence why I'm just staring into your soul sometimes. Nice. Hell yeah. Is that like the main thing to get down here? Is that one treasure map? And is everything else just me killing people for fun? Because I'll keep killing people for fun. It makes it really easy to talk about, like, the things I hate about society. When I'm just murdering stuff. Oh my god, 3 guys? 3 guys? Only 1 female assassin down here. What's up with that? They're not really, like, hiring diversely at all, are they? I guess they didn't make up DEI yet. Though they do have, serial killers. So, who's to say? Who's to say? An equal opportunity gang of rogues. This is a fucking gauntlet. This is a crazy place. Oh man, alright. Cool. Alright, you know what else I could talk about that's not about dicks? Alright, we'll stop the dick conversation. But the wrap of the dick conversation is people are children, even though they're adults. And everyone has body parts, and it's okay, and that we should be able to think critically about our media without going crazy that someone had their dick out or they took a poop. Like, calm the fuck down. Oh my god, what a great barrel. What a great barrel. I've unlocked this barrel with my sword. With my sword. My diamond sword. I am the Lord. I'm sad Tobuscus is a MAGA person now. Kind of ruins my memory a bit. This might be my second treasure map, to be perfectly honest with you. This is my second one. Because I found the first one in that, whatchamacallit, in that spider cave. This is, I think, number 2, but I have a lot of shit going on here. Yeah, that's only number 2. If I should have another one by now. Awkward. Because I've walked through all of Verdistus except for, I think, Sir Patrick's estate has some spots I can't get to yet. But I'm assuming that once I do this quest for Sir Dante, I'll be able to get deeper into Sir Patrick's place. Is my guess. And I think I've done everything else in Verdistus, really, in this dungeon. Oh, we have to go back and repair some stuff. Will they stop coming then? Nope, I guess not. What's almost broken? My sword? Yeah. Because I'm slapping everybody in the fucking face. Okay, let's go back a bit. And then we can... Alright. Nice. Done a lot of hitting, is the thing. I guess we could sell stuff. I guess we could sell this instead of keeping it. No, wait, what's this, pause. The dogs... The dog's light plate, 190, 160, plus 3 hearing, meteor strike plus 1. Honestly, don't care, because this gives me vitality. So you can go fuck off. The winged helm, not great. The gloves, not great. The weapons, obviously not going to be great. I'll keep Vulcan, though, for fun, because it's special. I'll keep special things. There we go. I'll keep you, Vulcan. Alright, repairing, selling, back to the grind. Hey, you left your door open again, Jeff. Silly, silly Jeff. Hey, bud. Well, where perchance in Verdistus could it be? That's everything I want to sell. Yeah, cash me out. Hold on. George, are you broke? Oh, George. George. Oh, buddy. Oh, George is broke again, guys. Don't sell that. Sell this. Sell this. Empenzak. I know where he is. He's the cart guy. Come back anytime. George, I will. When you have money. I think I speed read a conversation with him. Like a fool.
It won't work.
And I think I know what you're talking about. I think after this, Dongan will go talk to him. So we must be getting towards the end. This dungeon's a lot smaller than the last one. I think I remember him talking about selling me something, but I think I misread it as him wanting to buy something off me. Because I was trying to go quickly to get to the sewer. Like an idiot. Fuck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to miss out on goodies. Back to the grind of killing every assassin ever. It's going great, I'd say. I'd say we're really making an impact on the world here. Crazy that there's more assassins down here than there are, like, citizens above. But, you know, we don't question it too hard. 2 chests containing nothing. My actual favorite. My actual favorite thing in the world. Makes me so happy to be alive. Barrel? Just 1 apple, huh? Apples. Love apples. Had some apples for breakfast. Apples and oats. Oh my god, there's more area. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, great. I left the assassin's den And I'm now in Spider Town. Let's go, Spider Town? Spider Town, rise up. I don't want to fucking bother, actually. Okay, it said Sewer Spider. I swear to God, I read it as Steven Spider for a second there. I was like Steven Spider? Steven the Spider? Oh boy. It's been a decade. I gotta say, it's been a crazy decade. My brain's a little scrambled. Why are the spiders taking as many hits as the fucking assassins? They need some better armor. Okay, they're taking like one less hit. Okay, what's all up in here? Up in here? Nothing. 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 I missed a spot, but it's fine. I'm trying to speed run. I'm attempting to get through this as fast as I can. Just to be efficient. Wow, something crazy. It's fucking, I'm not sure how many of you are literate. hopefully you're here for because you are of maybe higher minds. You're not the highest, but crazy news came out in the last week where what is this? So clearly we need to do some reorganizing. There we go. Nope, still not good enough. Okay, I think it's I think it's the garbage. I think the garbage is holding them back. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nah, man, they're stuck in there. Alright, well. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. Poor things. Poor things. But yeah, like, a crazy announcement where, Brandon Sanderson's cut a deal with Apple TV to produce, shows and movies on his books. Which is, pretty wild, I gotta say. I know I've been following him, with this story for a while, talking about how he was meeting with people in Hollywood and how he was, you know, not really giving up, like, the rights easily because, you know, I mean, if I was Brandon Sanderson, like, you see what HBO does routinely to George Martin, I would be fucking scared for my life about that happening to me, obviously. Oh my god, the mutated sewer spider? He didn't do much. That's okay. He also didn't drop anything. Yeah, but I would be, like, scared as hell. And, you know, he's thankfully made a lot of money off of, his books to where he's able to sort of, like... I feel like a lot of, like, books, unfortunately, kind of go under the radar until, like, the movie or show comes out, and then it actually gets readership, which is kind of sad, but I feel like Brandon Sanderson's able to, like, skirt that and have a good readership, not because of, like, a popular adaptation of his property, but because his property is just, like, his work is just good. So he's kind of able to, like, not worry about that. I think the thing was that he was able to, like, really keep, like, he was meeting with them for, like, years or whatever, and, like, really was able to negotiate a good deal to where he, like, maintained, like, a lot of creative control. I think he's writing some of the scripts for his stuff. Like, it's like the dream deal a writer would want is, like, I want to still maintain control. Which I think for the most part is good. We have to go south. How do we go south? We have to go over here. And then over here. But I think this whole northern part is cleared out. I will say, like, not always do we need to make sure that the author like maintains like control, which might sound like evil since I'm an author and I probably should like advocate for. This is how it is that we're doing, by the way. I should advocate for like authors to maintain control of all their stuff, but at the same time, like, good adaptations have come from, you know, someone taking a story and then giving it their own twist. But also, like, not every story needs that. And I prefer that when a story is good but not great to start with. Like, I'll give an example of, speaking of Brandon Sanderson, but the Wheel of Time books I think are good, not great. And I thought the TV show did a really good job of. Well, A, you have to cut a bunch for a TV show because when you're doing a live action adaptation of a story that is 15 books long about teenagers, you cannot physically tell that whole story the way it's told in the books unless in live action. You just can never do it unless you put all the money in the world on it so that you could film it like back to back to back to back to back so that your characters aren't like in their 40s by season 15, if we're being lucky. Let's be honest, like 15 seasons, 15 books. Let's be honest, like it's 14 big books, one like regular size book, but still, it's a lot to adapt. So I felt the Wheel Time show did a good job of taking a series that was super fucking long, and also like not always perfect, and adapting it for the screen while maintaining what it was trying to do, but also like improving upon it and being a good adaptation of that material. I feel like it did a really good job, and it's sad that it got canceled in preference to Amazon wanting to buy Bond for like 72 million or whatever, and also them seeing how good Fallout and The Last of Us is doing and deciding, well, fuck it. I guess game shows, like video game shows, are where it's at. Why spend millions on a adaptation of a book when, you know, Game of Thrones likes aren't doing well anymore? Smells like poison here. I should be very careful. Okay. Do I have an anti-poison thing? Let's see. Well, first of all, let's do some restoration. Shadows, stamina, elixir, healing, restoration. We ball? Okay. $10,000 gold. Sick. Stop. Thank you. That scared me more than it actually mattered. That wasn't actually all that crazy, to be honest with you. Oh well. But yeah, I feel like Wheel of Time was a good adaptation for what it was. Now, obviously, did it adapt everything from the books in the order in which they appeared in the books? No, but I'd say that the books themselves aren't like amazing in the first place to where it needed a very faithful adaptation. And I think that Wheel of Time and The Witcher were shows where I was like, I can't wait for this to be adapted because the source material is not perfect, but is a good idea, and I think it being adapted might give it the room it needs to become better, you know, given a second go in a different medium. And so I think sometimes like giving a project to a new creative is actually like a good idea, because it might actually like fix things that were problems originally, you know. Whereas I feel like Sanderson doing his own thing is good, because his works, from what I've read, are pretty great. So him being the one to adapt his own stuff and being the one to have a say so is fine with me, because I think that his works are that good to where I'm like, yeah, you know, get him in there, have him, you know, maintain the quality of his original pieces. That's okay with me. I think he does a really good job. I've read the fuck, what have I read? So I read the original Mistborn trilogy. I've read not all the Wax and Wayne books. I read the first 3. I bought the last one when it came out. And I think when I started reading it, and it had been so long since I read the other Wax and Wayne books, I just did not remember what the fuck was happening. So I don't have an opinion of it yet, other than it feels way more tied into the Cosmere than anything else that I've read so far. And I need to probably read more, and I probably reread the first 6 Mistborn books to get caught back up mentally to where everyone was, and then I could probably enjoy the last Wax and Wayne. And then I've read the first Way of Kings. I started the second one twice. Not that it's bad, it's just, it's very long, and I've not been in a spot in my life to where I can dedicate the time to it. But it's not bad, it's just, it's not quite what I can do right now with my reading schedule. And then I read, Elantris. That's really good. Elantris fucked. I read Mistborn Secret History with that guy who I don't want to say. Not that anyone would know, because no one knows who that character. I mean, you know, we'll find out when the shows happen how they're gonna adapt Secret History. That'd be crazy. Probably an episode or something. I don't know. No, that's right. Mistborn. So you don't know who Brandon Sanderson is. This last 10-20 minutes is probably a fucking like fever dream. You probably already Googled it if you really cared to know, but if you didn't Google it and expect me to tell you, I'll tell you. He's kind of the modern, big fantasy author of our era, at least for English speaking, because I don't know about theater languages. But at least, like, you know, for US, he's like our guy. He's like the big, like, author doing fantasy. So he has a series of books called Mistborn, which are like about people who essentially everyone's like a Magneto. But what if Magneto's powers were like split up so you can only do part? Everyone was like a part of a Magneto, and someone who's a Mistborn is a full-on Magneto. It's kind of the idea. They're really good. Like, they're really fucking good. The 6.5 that I've read aren't great. So I think those are gonna be movies. And then he does another book series called The Way of Kings, which are all giant, thick fucking books that I think that will be a show, from what I remember. And I remember that he's writing the Mistborn movie scripts, which I wish Mistborn could have been a show too, but I also think you can squeeze them into movies and not miss a lot, but you don't get quite the same. I mean, depending on what they mean, if they're gonna be like movies for Apple, they'll probably like. I mean, they did Killers of a Flower Moon. They probably don't care about like length. You probably do like 2, 3, 4 hour movies. They probably don't give a fuck. And they are kind of connected. They're in the same universe, but like they're not. Like the characters don't really cross over because they're on the same world. So it's fantasy, but it's also a bit science fiction, science fantasy, like on a macro level, but on a micro story level, it's fantasy, medieval fantasy. They're fucking fun. I will say the announcement of the show / movie acquisition has made me go, man, I should really dip back into Sanderson. It's been a while since I had a Sanderson kick. And by a while, I mean like years and years. I gotta get back to it, honestly. I've been in like a Warhammer kick recently in my reading. So I should really get back to Sanderson. So that when the movies and shows come out, I could be a total, like, I was here first. Though at the moment I'm kind of here first. At least for Mistborn I am. Definitely I was here first. Haha. I know more than you. My glasses are off so the bit doesn't work as hard. But, I mean, again, with him being at the helm, I mean, I really hope it works out, because if it doesn't work out, I feel like this is almost like a test. Like, Sanderson went to Hollywood, flopped his dick on the floor, and was like, I don't have to fucking play your rules. If you want my stuff, you're gonna have to let me do it, like, the way I want to do it. I don't need you to have a big budget production to make my stories sell. I can just sell them already. Like, he has like the most like successful Kickstarter campaign ever for his books, because like during COVID he wasn't doing interviews, so he had time to write extra books on the side, wrote like 4 extra books, and was like, I want to release them, but I'm gonna do a self-pub, so let's do a whole campaign. And so he did. What is this entrance to? I feel like I've been here before. Have I been here before? But it was new. I've been here before. Am I crazy? I feel like this goes to the same place as that. Weird. Stairs. Yeah, I feel like him kind of coming out and being like, "Yeah, fuck you, Hollywood. Like, I'm gonna play hardball. I don't need this." I think I want it to do well because it's gonna show Hollywood, hey, maybe we should give the creatives some more fucking leeway to do their thing. Because if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be Hollywood going, "Haha, we told you we know better than you. Nice try." So I really want it to work out, because cynically, I'm like, if this fails, I think we all fail. So we should all be sort of riding on the train of, I really hope Sanderson pulls this off. Because if not, I don't know. I mean, it's my Doomer era, because everything's so fucked in the world. So maybe that's coloring my perception of events a bit, but I really feel like shit's so bad for creatives. And for everyone, obviously. Great, there's a blockage. What's happening here, man? There's like a whole thing going on. Okay, so there's 2 grates I can't open. I wonder if I can just go around and see what's going on in here. Please have a back wall that's magically open. Oh, there's a guy. What's up, guy? Two stones blocking something is very interesting. So also I feel about like the publishing scene is so stupid. Like, I've been trying to like think about getting my book published, and because it's like pretty much done. And like, I'm reading all these stories about other authors who have tried to get their book published, and you know, it takes them like, magically, it takes them like 10, 20 years to get like a big publisher to pick up their book, and I'm just, I don't know, man, it sounds so horrible. Like, I can't foresee myself like holding on to my book for like, I don't know, that long, just to be like, well, no one wanted it, I guess that's it. I don't know, it just seems really fucking sucky. Are these torches anything? And I think it's all like a way to like control like the supply and the demand. I mean, like, think about it, like, if you're an author, like, you don't make a lot of money writing books, unfortunately, which really sucks. But imagine like, also, is this it? I just can't get in here until maybe like a quest thing, but this is all like fucking locked up. How do you get in here? How do you, oh, hold on. I'm back. My husband made turon, which is like a banana, and this shit's delicious. So this is what's gonna happen now. It's like piping hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's incredible. It's the best. You know, I've been sitting here smelling something for like the last, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. I've been like, what's that smell? But I didn't want to say it because I was like, what if I'm like having a heart attack? Because I smelled like sugar. And I know I think I read this thing once where it was like, if you smell French toast, you're gonna like have a heart attack and die. So I was sitting here and I'm like, oh no. Is this it? Do I go out playing Divine Divinity on stream talking about like Brandon Sanderson? And then lo and behold, the door knocketh. And there is delicious treats. I'm looking at the wiki. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't have it in me. Verdista Sewers, please. What is this place? The Closed Treasure Room. It's a closed treasure room. There isn't any way to walk into the treasure room, but you can cheat. Just drag one of your teleporter pyramids into the room, and then teleport yourself inside. However, you probably won't find much in the chests, and opening one of the chests can permanently turn you into a frog. Well, that sounds great. Sounds like I'm not gonna do that. Perfect. Well, eat more food real quick. Okay, let me go over here. Left, up, left. And we're almost done with the stream. Almost 3 hours. This is so fucking good. This is so fucking good. Oh my god. And when your mom came over and showed you how to make this, I think like our lives richly improved. An emerald? Bitch. Get your ass whooped. But yeah, I guess what I was saying about the publishing world is like, I feel like they make it so obtuse to get in that you purposefully sign a worse deal when you do manage to get in because they're like, because you took so long to try to get in that like I feel like you take the publishing deal for granted. You're like, oh my god, like of course, yes, I would love to. I'd be honored. Of course, I'll say yes to this deal, even though like it's not a lot of money, but it's like, oh, being an author is hard. You can't really make money being an author. And it's like, why the fuck not? Why not? Why has it gotta be like this? Also, we did a lot of work here. Bruh, I'm leveling up. So fucking rude. So fucking, like, evil. I guess I could start leveling up. Oh my god. Brother. You're not a vibe. Level up pickpocketing? Slowly level up pickpocketing? To get to the Thieves Guild later? Maybe. Yeah, I would have to do more research, but I mean, I guess, swear to God, it feels like it really is, like, built this way.
I can't use that.
So that when an author does take a deal, it's worse. Because, it's so hard to get in. You should be so grateful for getting in. Because when they know that you want something, they'll take advantage of you. Like, when an author wants to do something or an artist wants to do something, like, the studio will fuck you because they know that you want to do it anyway. So they're like, well, might as well just save some money. I just used poison on myself, I think. That's fine. I tainted like a fucking boss. Because the studios are in the money-making business, and we artists are in the art-making business, and we just want to make art, and they just want to make money, and unfortunately the two must meet somehow, and in that meeting, we get fucked. But you know, we persist, and we still create, even though we should be asking for more money. Like whenever I work with an artist, any kind of artist, illustration, acting, anything, they love to lowball themselves, and it makes sense because I think that the system is built to devalue you, and especially when you think about where we are right now in society.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
With AI being so prevalent, like it definitely must feel like for an artist, you're like, well, what the fuck's the point? Like, I should take what I can get because they could have gone with AI instead. And it's like, I don't know, man, like we gotta value ourselves, we gotta fight back, and I think that the AI bubble is gonna burst because people are gonna realize that AI is not as good as the real thing. It's not as good as a real human being making art. And it's gonna feel different with the fucking AI slop. And they're gonna realize, you know what? I like it when a human makes my art. I like it when a real motherfucker with a real opinion makes art. Tries to make me feel, tries to make me think. Like, we all went back to vinyl. We went back to all this other stuff. Older things. Tactile tech. Tactile art. And why? Because we realized that all this shit fucking sucks. And we gotta go back. That's my TED Talk. And I will be ending this stream. Because it is 3 hours, and also my cat knows I have food. And it is time to end it on a good note. So go out and make art and support artists. That was Joss and Poss. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the end of actually stream 14 because the end of stream 13 ended in disaster. And we could not save it properly because the game crashed. So this is actually end stream 14. So thank you all so much for watching. I stream live on Twitch. Divinity does not have a schedule because it was Thursdays and then the game broke, and then now it's Cult of the Lamb. But check out my Cult of the Lamb streams too. And, you know, follow me so you can get live notifications about when I'm live. And join the Discord stuff. As always, have a phenomenal day. Stay awesome out there.